Good morning. I just got back from a walk and I took a shower. I haven't been taking like my evening walks for probably like the last like 3 weeks or like a month, honestly. And I'm like noticing my thoughts or like perspective on like the world and like life is getting like doomsday-ish. And I remember I saw this thing that was like, if you feel like the world is against you and everyone hates you, you need to like go out in public and like take a walk and like touch grass. So I did that this morning and it was probably like only 20 minutes. I really did not want to go. Like I was procrastinating really heavy. So I was like, let me just go like around the neighborhood school, and you know, it'll be like 20 minutes. It'll be like a good kickoff to like me going back on my walks, you know? I'm like so in here today. Like so in here. It like feels so like full that I can't like feel anything else. Like my head is just like so full. I had like an awareness last night when I was journaling about relationships and connection and closeness and curiosity about my pattern of like feeling close, getting close, stepping forward, retreating, where the retreat comes from, and like where, like what those feelings are of like not being liked, not being accepted, rejected, all coming from the initial like abandonment wound and stuff like that. And so I think like sitting on that last night, this morning, I have one specific relationship like in my head that is like spiraling into all these different like relationships, but there's one specific one I'm just like going over it and like questioning everything, replaying everything, like moments, like years worth of this relationship. And it's just like, it feels like so much is going on in here. And like, that's not where I like to be. Hopefully today we can get a little bit more grounded and get less out of here and come down more into our bodies. And the only way to do that is to feel all the feelings. So I need to turn all of my thoughts to feelings. And the way that I know how to do that is by taking those thoughts and attaching the feelings to them, and then locating where those feelings are in my body and who they belong to. And then talking to that part of me that those feelings and thoughts belong to. And yeah. I can do that in multiple ways. My walk, journaling, physical like movement, painting, talking about it. I would say this morning my walk helped me like realize what was going on. It helped me realize that I was in my head and not in like my actual body. So that's good. That's already a start. Also, I bought 8 cartons of strawberries from the farmer's market because this entire box was only $6. But now we have 8 cartons of strawberries that are leaking everywhere. I don't know what to do with them. Well, damn. I guess now I am mopping today. I don't know why you guys didn't tell me it was leaking. Bruh, it is so fucking hot. My head hurts. I have too many thoughts inside of it. Okay. So I'm gonna make a matcha, but I think I'm gonna do cookie butter matcha. I'm about it angled a little bit so you guys can hopefully see everything in frame a little bit better. Okay, we're going in with my nayoki as always. I don't want the flavor of the matcha to get lost in the cookie butter. I want them to like coexist. So I'm gonna add like half, 2.5. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of agave to my ice. When people make lattes with something like this, I notice that they will do it like with the espresso shot, so that way the espresso shot like melts everything, but I don't have one of those. So I think I'm just going to, let me just microwave and see what happens. I think there might be a better way to do this next time, but it's whatever. Thick matcha paste. Oh, you guys can't, I'm not giving you guys the angles. I'm sorry. Look at her. Okay, wait, hold on. Ooh, that is really good. I have therapy in like 40 minutes. I don't have any makeup on. My hair is not done. I wanted to take my journal because I thought maybe it would help me talk to my therapist about something that I've discovered within journaling, but it doesn't fit in my bag, and I need to take this bag because this bag matches my shoes. If I take the black bag, it'll be too much black in my outfit, which I know is ridiculous. If I need to take the journal and I need a bigger bag, I should just take a bigger bag, but I don't know. I am just gonna do 2 braids in my hair. I feel like I'm trying to figure out like what I feel right now, and I think I feel fear so beyond. I'm just like, I don't feel anything. I'm so dissociative right now. I made herbal coffee because I thought like the warmth would just be very soothing right now. I don't know how I feel. Disconnected. Heavy. I chipped a tooth last night, which is like fine. It's like a rotting tooth anyway, so it's like dying essentially. You know, rather than getting the teeth removed, I can't like afford to, so I just have to let my teeth like literally fall out of my mouth. So that's just like fun. Typical American problems.
The time is 11:15 a.m.
I don't think I'm ready, but I'm ready to like sit down and say, hey, like this is, I think this is why I like can't connect to people the way that I want to. And like, I think this is why there's so much like turmoil inside of me. I just keep hearing the words, I hate myself, I hate myself, I hate myself in my head over and over again. Well, it didn't matter that the white bag didn't match, or I'm sorry, it didn't matter that the black bag wasn't gonna match the whole outfit because I changed my t-shirt anyways. Also, I'm freaking the fuck out. Good morning. Alright, I'm gonna make some more French roast herbal coffee today because I got myself a hazelnut creamer that I want to try. I really want to try an iced herbal coffee, so I'm gonna prepare this. I don't think I mentioned, but I am going to Pilates here soon. So I'm gonna throw this in my French press and then let it sit while I'm at Pilates. And then come back and we're gonna have ourselves a cup of iced herbal coffee. Now we let this steep for an hour and we go to Pilates. I'm actually like kind of tired. That's what I am. Like, ugh, Pilates. There's a nice breeze outside today. I love that. Okay. And here at Pilates, I'm like cramping and my legs are sore and I'm tired. Hey guys, I'm back now. I grabbed Dunkin' Donuts. I'm hungry. And I could have made this stuff at home. While I was ordering this, I was like, dude, you could literally make this all at home. Like, you have cream cheese, you have bagels, like, you have bacon and eggs. Like, I got bagel bites. These are the everything bagel. I've never had these. I'm just gonna assume they taste like bagels. Very convenient if you're on the go. I think it's the sweet maple bacon. If there's anything in this world that I love is like a good breakfast sandwich with like a croissant. That is fucking good. So I'm like really tired today. I was hoping that this vlog would have like a lot of energy, but I'm really tired. I worked yesterday. I had to work a double. I think I'm gonna talk to you guys while I kind of get stuff ready. I bought a pack of reusable cups with the intentions of like selling my own matchas, but I just never did it. I'm like too in my head. We're gonna use the reusable cups so that way we can see everything. And as I was saying, I worked a double yesterday, not expected. I had gone in for my regular 7-hour shift that day, and then at like 12:30 the closing shift called and was just saying that her car broke down and that she was trying to find coverage, and then she couldn't find anyone to cover the shift so that she could like get her car repaired, or I don't even know. I thought it was kind of strange because like for me, if you have a job and you have to be there and like something happens with transportation, like you still got to go to your job. So like you just got to like take an Uber or take the bus. Granted, she's like 18, so I don't know if that like crossed her mind or if she was just more focused on like going to like a repair shop to like fix the car. I thought it was strange, but then I was just like, I'm not even gonna look at this, like I'm not even gonna be mad, because at the end of the day, like I need more money and I want more hours. I've been asking for that, like so we'll just take it as like God has given me what I need right now. What I need is to like work more. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna work it, like I have to, like no one else is coming in, which my job is like very easy. I was having a day, didn't get enough sleep. I was just very antsy, short-tempered, just not in a great mood yesterday, and it was busy. I was just getting calls like non-stop. Like, pair the busyness on top of already being flustered and upset and not enough sleep, on top of finding out that you're gonna have to stay beyond your 7 hours. Yesterday was like exhausting. And then last night I didn't fall asleep until 12 because I was just like stressing about different things. And then I woke up at like 7:30 to go to Pilates. So I'm just like tired right now. I'm really tired. I think I'm just gonna do a regular matcha. I've been playing around with like cookie butter, pumpkin spice. I think I want to try like an apple butter at some point. Just agave and milk today. I had therapy on Monday and it went very well. I want to take you guys along on my therapy journey. This is like a whole healing era of growth, you know, that's what I'm all about. I feel like I go to therapy thinking like we're gonna talk about one thing. It ends up being something different, or it ends up not looking like the conversation doesn't end up looking the way that I had thought it would be in my mind. And I really appreciate my therapist for that. The part of me who, like the childhood, the 6-year-old part, was like not ready for that. Maybe not even that she's not ready, but she's just like, it's just overwhelming. Like, it's her experience and her story, it's mine, but like parts therapy is a little confusing. But I guess maybe in a sense I can kind of like dissociate myself from that. Like, yeah, like that's the, like, I think that's the point of the part, is like that part carries all of it. And like whenever they want me to know things, they'll tell me and they'll give me flashbacks, and it's like, yes, that's what I experienced. Yes, that's how I felt, because I stored it away inside of you, my parts. Yeah, Monday was just her being like super overwhelmed, scared, terrified. I was so dissociative. I was trying to ignore how I felt. I was trying to ignore how my 6-year-old self felt so that we could just like skip through it, because what happens is I get so caught up in the feeling, the distress, dissociation, that sometimes I can't get the words out, you know? And so I said, if I could just ignore all of that and just get the words out, that'll be a start. But you can't just skip things. You can't just do things without considering your feelings. You can't just have hard conversations without considering your feelings. So my session on Monday was very much considering my feelings and feeling them, and just like sitting there and being like, this is frustrating because I want to connect with you and I want to connect with people. Like I really, really do. But what happens is a part of me gets afraid or fear, you know, of being seen, of getting connection, of being rejected, all the stuff that we've heard before. And that part retreats. Therefore, I retreat. Therefore, I dissociate. Therefore, like, I'm not there. Like, I'm there physically, but I'm just not there on an emotional or, like, spiritual level. Like, it's just not happening. We ended up using those fidget things because I was fidgeting with my hands. The ones where you, like, poke. I should just buy some to keep with me. But you, like, poke them. It's, like, for kids. Like, sensory toys. She ended up giving me sensory toys. I started like noticing my body and the distress and explaining and expressing and crying, and it was good because that part of me felt her feelings, and she felt like we felt seen and loved by each other because we had the feelings and didn't run away from them or abandon, because that's what I was trying to do all morning. I was trying to abandon her, essentially. I was trying to abandon those feelings just to get to like the other side. And you can't just abandon your feelings. Like, be a fucking mess, cry it out, be angry, be scared, be all those things. And like, if you can be all those things, feel them, accept them, like your 6-year-old, your inner child will know that they're loved by you. Because I feel like I don't feel like I've ever really had that, where I could just like be a mess, be crazy, cry, have panic attacks, be sad, be seen, and not be abandoned, whether by like those around me or by myself. So yeah, therapy was good Monday. Just not really what I was going in thinking was gonna happen. So this matcha looks fucking heavenly. Let's be honest. Look at this, you guys. It's good. You can tell me if I'm breaking so many rules right now, because I don't drink coffee, and I'm getting into herbal coffee now that like hopefully it's gonna start cooling down in Arizona. I don't know if you do like iced coffees with French press, or if that's just something people like to do for like a warm cup of coffee. I've been enjoying drinking this warm, but I want to try it iced. And I did pick up this creamer by Chobani. Didn't realize that it's got dairy in it. I don't know why. I just associate Chobani with like lactose free or like dairy free because of my yogurt. But this does have dairy, so hopefully it doesn't hurt my tummy. I got hazelnut. I simply grabbed hazelnut because this is what my mom used to drink, I think. Unless she was drinking vanilla. But I swear I always thought she was drinking hazelnut creamer with the coffee. And that's what I would like drink before school. I would drink like coffee with hazelnut creamer. Oh, that needs more ice. A bit better. Do you guys add additional sweetener to this? Let me know. Literally, I've never had an iced coffee before. I'm still technically not having an iced coffee. Coffee. I gotta say coffee. The sauce. It's sauce, the coffee. Coffee sauce. Okay. Oh, I hope this is really yummy. Is that, ooh, that looks kind of like, I don't know. I don't even know what kind of level of cream I like. I mean, I think most people have this kind of colored coffee. I don't know, that looks like milk. Please be good, please be good. I don't know, it's not terrible. I don't know, I feel like maybe it needs to be sweeter. See, my thing is, I think I can cut out caffeine. I just have an issue with sugar. Agave is in. That's better. I like that better. It's good, but I don't know why people are losing their minds over it. Like, people act like coffee's like fucking crack, which I'm pretty sure like brain scans prove that like caffeine and sugar like give you the same like over time effect that like crack would. I actually really like that. I can see why people fiend over that. Because then also if you have caffeine in it, I really like the hazelnut. I really like that. It's 35 calories for a tablespoon. I think I probably put like, would you say it looked like 2 or 3 tablespoons? So let's say like 70-ish calories. 5 grams of sugar, so it's like, say like 10 grams of sugar. But then all the agave.